I feel like I'm in the season of figuring it all out. And I feel like that's kind of the stage of life I'm in right now. Things don't feel organized. They don't entirely make sense. I'm in therapy. Maybe that would make all of this make sense. But what I'm realizing is that all my habits, how I go through life, how I think, how I approach it is all through the lens of survival mode. Everything has a sense of urgency. When I look at all the things I have to do, I'm like, there's so much. I'm so overwhelmed. I've got to get this and done. And so I just constantly live my life in a state of stress. There can be another way to make progress in my life, which is a lot calmer, full of ease. And less is more, intentional is better, organized is clarity. Now that I'm more aware of all of these things and trying to think in a much more regulated, calm, positive, healthier way, you almost need to get messy before it gets clean. So that's what I mean by I am in the season of figuring it all out, and I feel like my home is like a manifestation of the journey I'm on right now. I feel like every room you go into, there's just so many things that I don't know what to do with, which is probably a sign that I don't actually need them. I need to go through and really intentionally sift through and put in the keep and give away pile. And because that's such a task I have to sit down and think about, I just have been putting it off for the longest time. Just to ease into all of this, I think I'm gonna start with the guest bathroom. This is the cupboard where I keep all my miscellaneous stuff. I kind of just put things in here that I don't know where else to put. I have 3 different toothbrushes here for when my friends stay over. As you can see, we have some regulars who have their own toothbrush, which we love. It's just all random miscellaneous stuff that I need to sort through and organize and just make a bit better. I've just got random things that I don't know what to do with. Why do I have a half empty, not even half empty, it's mostly empty toothpaste in here. Some body lotion, is this even in date? I feel like a lot of this stuff might be out of date. It's probably not good to have all the cleaning products next to the medicine. Oh, it's here. This is so bad. I was literally looking for this and I couldn't find it. So I bought a new one. It turns out I have this one. Okay, this is why you need to declutter, because then you know where things are. Why do I have 3? This is what happens when you don't know what's in your cupboards, guys. You end up getting 3 lots of the same things. I'm just realizing how much stuff I have that I no longer need or want, especially this room. This room has once again become like a storage dumping ground. There's just clutter everywhere. Despite what the background looks like right now, I do actually like having a very clean, tidy, organized space. And when it's not organized, I feel very chaotic. For example, I don't even work in my office because it's so much stuff and so cluttered here that I could not work under these conditions, which is so ridiculous because I spent last year completely overhauling this room and turn it into an office to then just turn it back into a makeshift storage place and not use as an office. We need to get our priorities right. So now my task is to just go through everything and give it a deep declutter. Whenever I want to mentally declutter and start again from fresh, I will do my bed. I don't know what the correlation is there, why my brain works this way, but it really is a good way for me to refresh. Honestly, it does wonders. One thing that's really changed between my 20s and my 30s is how much I prioritize good sleep now. I would go to sleep so late all the time because I was up editing all night. Back when I would do all my late all-nighters on editing, oh, I do not miss those days. We like to have a bit more routine now, for our mental health. That would be great. Whereas now, I've got gazillion pillows on my bed, and one of the first things I do when I wake up is make my bed. And I have to do that. If I don't make my bed, I've already started the day on a bad note. And I really do respect my sleep time now because I need to get a good solid 8 hours. Otherwise, we're not having a good day. And now that I have a good sleep routine and good, is it called like sleep hygiene? Oh gosh, there ain't no going back. In my first apartment when I first moved to London, my bed situation, it should not have been legal. That thing could have had diseases on it and I slept on it every night because I didn't have a choice. So as soon as I got my own place, the first purchase I made was getting a good mattress. And I got the premium mattress from Emma. I've had it for 3 years now and honestly, it's like sleeping on a hotel bed. I remember I felt like such a responsible adult. It was like my first big investment piece into my own home. I bought it with my own money. I can confirm I do rate it and it is really good. I even have the Emma pillows, which are great, which is why I'm really excited that Emma is actually sponsoring this video. You guys are gonna get 30% off in the summer sale and you can get an extra 5% off using my discount code ClickForTaz. Personally, I think that's a great deal. I wish I had that discount when I got mine. But if you're still not convinced, they do have a 200-night risk-free trial. I will say from personal experience, these are incredibly durable. I've had this for 3 years and you can barely tell. Ooh, lovely. And you get free delivery and free returns, which was so helpful to me at the time when I was just moving in by myself. Honestly, these little perks really do help. I feel like investing in a mattress is so important. It will change your life for the better. And to get a discount like this on top of it, that is an opportunity you do not want to waste. I gotta kind of sort out my bed situation now because it's not quite looking how I want it to look. Why is putting the duvet cover on such a workout? Been doing it for years, but I feel like this is the part that I struggle with the most. And the bed is now complete and it looks so cute. I love it. My friend Ashley from Your Mom Ashley, who you might know on YouTube, she's incredible, has a matcha brand called Nami. And she has kindly sent me some of them, which I'm so excited to try. I'm kind of debating between the strawberry matcha and the hojicha. You know, I think I'm most curious about the hojicha, so let's give that one a try. What I was thinking was, I really want to have like a coffee and tea matcha station where I like nicely present all my little tins of matcha and my tea and cute little mugs, because as you guys know, I love collecting mugs. I haven't done that in a little while, or at least I haven't shown you guys in a little while, but I love collecting mugs. Now I have all this coffee set up, I kind of want to have like a little station in my kitchen that's like really aesthetic. If you look at my kitchen, it's not the most exciting, if I'm being honest with you. It's like very sterile, almost clinical. Even when I look at my home, like right now, my living room and my dining table, everything just feels very like meh. It's like in the like in-between phase. You just got your home and you're in the process of decorating, except I've been in that phase for the past 3 years. I'm realizing unless I actively do something about it, it's always gonna be in this phase. And lately, I've been really craving making this home my space. When I was a kid, I always dreamed about having my own space. I grew up watching the 2000 rom-coms where the main character would have her girly apartment and it was so aesthetic and beautiful and pretty and it had so much personality and character to it. And I was like, you know what, when I'm older, I'm gonna get my own place and I'm gonna make it mine and I'm gonna do all those things. And that just never happened. In reality, you have a lot of responsibilities and that can very easily overtake the fun things like interior decorating. I think I feel too much pressure to have everything figured out and perfect, especially when I'm online. And I realize if I am constantly waiting for like the right moment to do it, that moment's never gonna come because it's already been 3 years and I haven't decorated it how I want it. It's about what you prioritize. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I just got that all over me. Oh my God, guys, what am I doing wrong? Why is this going everywhere? Wow, very chocolatey though, I'll say. That looks really cool. Am I gonna get milk all over me too? Probably. It looks like chocolate milkshake. I love that. Did I just have straight up sugar then? Ooh, it's nutty and quite seaweedy. That tastes really fishy. But it's still quite nice. It is quite nutty. The palette is evolving with each sip. I think I need to start in little sections and little bits, or at least in little steps and stages, rather than doing like a big overhaul in one go. That was a very long-winded way of saying I wanna start properly decorating my home. I kinda wanna do some home furniture shopping today. Okay, maybe that's a bit intense. It's not actually furniture shopping. I wanna have a look in homeware stores and see if I find anything I like. I feel like Sostrine Green is a good starting point for me because I love everything aesthetically here. I'm hoping this might be a good place to find something for my like matcha and copy stand or station situation. Will I end up getting distracted by lots of other things and want them to? Maybe. I really like this. Okay, let's have a little potter around. I feel like this kind of like adding more wood into my kitchen because it's so white and clerical. Look how nice these mugs are and these bowls. And you've got little ones. Oh, everything is just so cute here. I feel like I'm not finding anything for a matcha station. I haven't given you guys an update on my relationship with cooking. If you've been watching, that does not sound good, but we're gonna just ignore that. If you've been watching me on this channel for a while, you will know we have gone on a journey. And I've tried so many things to figure out what works best for me. I used to make a lot of budget food videos back in the day. Then I got into meal prepping and trying different styles of meal prepping. I tried ingredient prepping. I tried meal prep delivery services. And then the last one I tried was the container one, which was and is still game-changing. I still very much use my containers, and I might actually use one of these today because I'm gonna be meal prepping my dinner. But the short answer is I actually basically have ended up doing all of them. I definitely use the containers, but I also ingredient prep. And honestly, I think the biggest difference is I now have a better understanding of what I like. I always have my staple ingredients in my fridge. We've always got eggs. We've always got a bunch of different veggies for me to choose from. And also I have like random things like noodles, more veggies, things that I know I like, and basically lots of garlic. We are very pro garlic in this household. One meal I always meal prep is I've only got one of them left. It's the Thai green curry. It's so quick and easy to make. It takes like 10 minutes to make. And then I put it in here and that's it. Whenever I'm like really I cannot cook, I don't have the time, I will just go in the freezer and get this out. I should, before anyone says in the comments, I know, I should move these into in fact, I'll do that now. Basically, there's this thing called freezer burn. Once it's frozen, you should start moving them into a bag like this, because this causes freezer burn. I don't think freezer burn is super bad for you. I don't know, because I've been eating in these cubes. And then you just pop it in here like this, and that's a meal portion. Sorted. I should date it, but oh well. But for the most part, I've realized I prefer fresh food. I used to think I didn't like cooking because it just felt like such big mental load. But now that I have all my staples in the fridge and I know what kind of stuff I like, so going shopping takes me like half an hour. I just go through the same aisles, get the same things, and usually it's just like a bunch of veggies, a bunch of protein. Like it's the same stuff every time, but it means when I get to cooking now, it's not like starting from zero every time. I mean, you saw now, right? I just bring a bunch of stuff out from the fridge and I just I don't know, mix and match. And it doesn't take a lot of mental load. I don't have to think, I don't have to prep, I don't have to plan. It's all kind of very seamless at this point. I feel like I've really come into my own with my cooking, feeding myself situation. But it's very heavily dependent on my Sundays. Sunday is basically my prep day. It's the day I go food shopping. I put everything into order, if I need to prep the protein, if I want to cook stuff and put them in the container, I will do all of that on a Sunday. And that sets me up for the rest of the week. And because I know how much of a difference it makes in my week, how much it sets me up for the week, when I don't prep on Sunday, it's like my whole week is like a write-off. So that's the only thing I will say is you need a day to prep so that your whole week can run smoothly. I'm currently on day 6 now, so I'm kind of running low on things. But even whilst running low on things, I still have so much veggies left. I'm not saying it's perfect. There are definitely days where I'm I really don't know what I'm gonna eat. I don't have the energy and stuff like that, but that is very rare compared to before. I've also been getting more into understanding nutrition. I don't know if it's because I'm just getting older. I'm starting to pay more attention to things like health and fitness. Again, if you've been watching me for a while, you will know that I pretty much lived off of ramen noodles for a lot of my 20s. Whereas now, I think I'm so much more conscious about getting my fiber in and getting lots of veggies in. And I'm realizing it wasn't cooking that I didn't like. It was the mental load attached to cooking. And now I'm learning there are ways to like reduce that mental load. And honestly, a lot of it is just practice. Now that I've made so many different meals and I know which ones I like, I don't even have to think about it when I'm cooking it. Right now, I am not using much of my brain power right now, but oh no, I just put garlic in my eye. Okay, I have definitely run out of oil, which is a sign I've been cooking a lot, so we love that. I need to fill this up. I basically buy a big oil thing from Costco, and then I pop it in here because this is the one I cook with. I think now, because I'm using my kitchen more and I'm a lot more intuitive in my kitchen, like I know where I want things to go and things, I want to start properly decorating my kitchen. I want to have a spice rack here, like a nice wooden shelving spicing rack. Imagine if I'm cooking, I just like, you know, grab it here and put it in. I want to have like a nice metal knife. What's it called? Like a stand? It's not a stand though, it's on the wall. It's like a metal strip and you can put a magnetic, like all your knives on it. I want that here. Kind of freaks me out because I'm scared like sometimes a knife might fall, but I'm sure they don't. They wouldn't sell it if it's like that. I want to have like a nice carpet rug situation on the floor. I don't think that's the most practical decision, but it is a cute aesthetic one. And I want to have like nice lamps, a nice decor back here. It just doesn't feel very me right now. It feels very sterile and white. And I just want some more warmth and color to it. Also, I'm doing a terrible job of cooking this. Also, do you like the overhead shots? This is the latest camera equipment and I love it so much. This is the DJI Osmo. I think I saw it in a YouTube video and I just thought it was so fun. It's so small and you can put it anywhere that's metal. As you guys know, I did get Greg, who's my overhead C-stand, but that thing is so clunky. Like I love him, I really do, but it's just not always convenient. And this thing is tiny and I love it so much. It's so fun. I don't know what we should name her. It's given she. I don't know, what should I call her? Susie? I don't know if she's a Susie. Stacy? No, she's not given Stacy. That is definitely not Stacy. I don't know, guys. Leave suggestions in the comment section below of what I should name her. She's quite cute, so I'm thinking quite cute. I did just watch Toy Story 5. So I think Bonnie is a cute one, but I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below what we should name her. Right, I really do need to stop yapping and cooking. So I'm gonna finish doing that now. As I get older, the more I think about my health and physical fitness. It's just something you become way more aware of as you get older. And one of the sports I do play regularly is tennis. You would not be able to tell by my ability, but I have taken lessons before. And I go play regularly with my friend. It's like our thing, it's how we socialize, and we both really enjoy tennis. You know what's crazy, guys? Sometimes I will have certain conversations of like, oh, I really want to do this thing, or I really want to have this opportunity. And then literally a few weeks later, I'll get like an email in my inbox about that thing. I was like, oh, I really want to do tennis lessons. It's summer now. And then literally I get an email to be like, hey, would you like to have a tennis lesson with a tennis pro? Yes. Absolutely. But at the same time, I'm so nervous because I know my ability and I know how bad I am. I've grown a lot over the years, but I feel like that initial feeling of being bad at something or uncomfortable with something, that feeling never goes away. And when you're growing at anything, the starting point is cringe. It is embarrassing because you're not good at it. Now I have the experience to know if you want to improve and be your best self, you need to put yourself in those situations. And if you have cool opportunities like this, you should absolutely take advantage of them and grasp them with both hands. Let's make our way to play tennis. I have no idea where I am. The bus took me the wrong way. I'm late. A solid classic ClickForTaz start to the day. Woo! Let's go play tennis, baby. I was cooking, and I don't know how I noticed this, but I noticed that like the table bench, like it's got like splittings on it. Is it called splittings? Now it's quite small, so It doesn't seem like it'd be a big deal, but my worry was that it'll start getting worse and worse and worse. You know when you sit down somewhere and your clothes get hooked into like things like this? So when you get up, it like pulls the clothes and like rips them. I was worried about that. So I was like, need to get this sorted ASAP. Luckily, I still had the warranty on it. So I emailed them and it was all pretty smooth. I sent pictures and they were like, yep, all good. We're gonna send a replacement. And that replacement should be arriving today. And you know, I'm actually quite proud of myself for having dealt with it straight away, because this definitely would have been a job that I would have put off for a really long time. Maybe to the point where the warranty would have gone, but I didn't do that. I did it straight away, like a good, responsible, functioning adult. Who is she? They're gonna come and pick it up some point today. I'm meant to be having a filming day, but I'm also having a laptop day. So there's just like a lot, guys. I got an update on the delivery people. They're gonna come in like an hour, which is an hour after the time slot they gave me. But they also asked if I can go down and pick up the delivery item. They were like, it's super light, you can just get it yourself. And I was like, okay, but have you met me? And like this bench, I find heavy. And also, I don't know if they're gonna like take the bench. I'm really confused with what's happening. I feel like they're supposed to make my life easier, but they're making it a bit harder. Anyway, I know how to jump on a call. They're getting rid of it now. It's going bye-bye. You know when you try to solve a problem and it just creates another problem? That's basically what's just happened. So this is a new one. And then they were gonna take this one because I don't need this one anymore. But they were like, no, we haven't come to exchange. We've just come to give you this. So I now have the new one, but I also have the old one. I think what they've given me is just the wood part on top, not the legs. But I don't know, I'll open it up to find out. But if they give me the whole bench, then I'm gonna ask my neighbor if she wants a bench, because I think she might actually want one. We're gonna check if it's the right color, because the first time I ordered the table, it came in the wrong color. So there's just so many mishaps. And then she's gonna measure to see if it fits in your home. And then we both get benches. Ow, it doesn't come with the legs. Basically, they sent me a piece of wood. Oh, that's such a shame. Wait, why would they just give me this random thing? Okay, well, what do we do now? Do you want a piece of wood? So my neighbor had decided she's gonna buy these legs and she's gonna take this. So we can be matching. I have got myself a matcha station. I actually followed through on it, guys. I am slowly starting to build on my home decor, bit by bit. No pressure. I just have to assemble it and then we can start adding all my matcha stuff to it. It's very exciting. I've gone for a rattan vibe. I think that'd be nice. Maybe I can paint it a nice color, but we shall see. Baby steps. It's all about baby steps when it comes to home decor. That is what we're learning. I'm seeing it come together and I think it's really cute. I really like it. I actually looked at multiple different ones and they all were quite big. I don't want it to like fill up too much space and be too clunky. But looking at this, I'm really happy with the size. Done, sorted. She is looking quite cute actually. I feel like the feeling I'm feeling right now is pride because I have something in my home that reflects me. It's such a nice feeling. It was such a simple thing to do, but it brought me so much joy. I'm gonna be so proud to have this displayed in my home, and that's how I want to feel for every aspect of my home. I think I just got so overwhelmed by the idea of getting everything done that I just got nothing done. I should instead just do like little things like this and really savor these moments. Like just adding one little addition to the home has brought me so much joy, and I want to kind of have that feeling for as long as possible and prolong it. I think instead of putting so much pressure on myself to do a big overhaul and decorate my home in one go, I think I'm just going to keep doing little bits like this that adds my personality and how I actually use my home in practice. I wasn't expecting this to make me as happy as it did, so definitely need to do more of this. This vlog has been a bit messy. I'm very much in the process of sorting my life out. And when you're doing that, you're kind of in that in-between stage where it is a bit clunky and it is a bit messy and it's not perfect. But there's also joy to be had in that process. It's actually been a really lovely week of learning and growing and figuring things out. We're not perfect, but we're showing up and we're learning with curiosity and love. Anyway, this is the latest addition to my home. I love it so much. I hope you guys like my matcha station too. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I love you lots. Please know your matter, and I shall see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. I love it so much. It's so cute.